There's a few stories coming out yesterday, and I'll summarise them as this. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim is open to keeping Brazil midfielder Casemiro at the club beyond his current contract, which expires at the end of the season. He's shown that when he's at 100% fitness, he's still got what it takes to play at the highest level. However, the club are suggesting that he takes a pay cut. I knew this is going to go off like a bottle of pop here, but I just want to say, if after 10 years you haven't figured it out, you're an idiot. If you've only just joined as part of the United Stand community, it comes with a warning. We do have debate and we don't always agree. We're not playing for likes, we're playing for opinion. If we renew Casemiro, we are idiots. We are absolute idiots, right? And I'll tell you in a calm way why, but I'll give you the positives first. Casemiro, in my opinion, is one of the best holding midfielders we've had in the last 20 years in the game. Like, he's one of the best holding midfielders the game has produced in the last 20 years. You know, he's up there with the best, right? But after his first season at Man United, he lost about a yard of pace. He lost it and he hasn't got it back. You know, he can come back trim, but he didn't get that yard of pace back. It's gone. And that's why I could do a compilation on this season of misplaced tackles and mistimed tackles and late tackles. They're still happening because he's slow. He's lost it, right? His passing, what he's done, because he's an intelligent player, what he's done with his passing is he stopped taking a touch and he plays it first time. And that is really useful because it makes him look good. But if you want to keep possession, he can't do that because he's too slow. So he has to move the ball quickly. He has been our best midfielder this season. There's no doubt about it. But if that's our best midfielder, we've got a bloody problem. We should not be pretending that he's playing like, you know, prime Rodri or prime Declan Rice or Caicedo. There is a very big difference between our best midfielder, Casemiro, and the best midfielders at other clubs. So if we are thinking about extending him, I think Ruben Amorim's making a massive mistake, because take away what Ruben Amorim thinks. In his final season at Manchester United with Ten Hag, our midfield was wide open. We all remember the Jamie Carragher-White trainers clip when he was going, I figured out Manchester United's problem. When I look at that Manchester United side, you can park a bus through that midfield. But we all knew that. That midfield with Casemiro in it, with Ten Hag, was getting run through because he didn't have the legs. So this is always going to be a problem. Now, the reason Casemiro is doing quite well at the moment is because he's got a back five behind him. A back five behind him. So are we going to continue to carry another midfielder for another year? We need to, you know, there is no logic to keeping Casemiro at this football club, right? You could argue you could keep him as an experienced bench player, but he's on 350 grand a week. If you're keeping him, you've got to start him. And if you're going to start him, what the hell are we doing? So for me, it's like, I'm happy for Casemiro to be our midfielder this season. We don't really have many options, and he's the best one we've got, to be fair. But if we're thinking about keeping him for another year, and Maguire, and Luke Shaw, what the fuck's going on? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? These players are not Kevin De Bruyne. They are not Rodri. They are not Virgil van Dijk.